Ladies and gentlemen, and honorable judges, on today's occasion, we will be debating on the notion this House would abolish primary and middle school years that groups children based on age and instead group them by competency and intelligence. I myself believe that grouping children in primary and middle school based on their intelligence rather than their age would be a terrible strategy to take. But before we take on today's motion, to better understand what we are talking about today, let's talk about the key phrases of this motion. The first key phrase is primary and middle school. In this phrase includes two key words actually, primary and middle school. Now, what does those two words actually mean? Well, primary school refers to the first state of formal education, typically for children between the age of 5 and 11. Depending on the country, it lays the foundation of the basic literacy, numeracy, and social skills before moving on to secondary education. Middle school, also known as junior high school, in some regions is the educational stage between elementary school and high school. It typically serves students as grades to 6, at 7, 8 to 9. On the educational system in the region, middle school focuses on providing a transitional period between the more structured environment of elementary school and the increased academic rigor of high school. It often includes a broader curriculum with a variety of subjects and may also introduce students to different teaching styles and extracurricular activities. How about the word group? Well, in the context of education injustice, grouping typically refers to the practice of organizing students or linguistic. Elementary school categorizes or clusters based on specific criteria. This can include grouping students by ability of level of instructions, grouping words or phrases based on similar characteristics or meanings, or organizing data into clusters for analysis, presentation, or I guess based on today's motion, grouping students based on their age or intelligence. Last but not least, the word abolish. What does that word actually mean? Well, abolish means to officially put an end to something. Typically, a law, system, or practice, often through a formal declaration or legislative action. It implies complete removal or elimination of the thing being abolished. Okay, now that we fully understand about the emotions today, let's carry along. As I was saying, unlocking the full potential of every child in the whole world begins with recognizing the importance of age-appropriate peer interaction and development. By grouping primary and middle school students based on their age rather than intelligence, we foster include environments that prioritize social growth, emotional well-being, and holistic learning experience for every child irrespective of their academic abilities. In the landscape of education, the debate over how to best organize students within classrooms has long been a topic of discussion. While some advocates would grouping children based on intelligence or academic performances, a compelling argument can be made in favor of grouping students by their age, and here's why. Reason number one: social and emotional development. Children develop different rates, not only academical but also socially and emotionally. Grouping them by age allows them to interact with peers and similar stages of them. Development fostering a sense of belonging and reducing social pressure. This setup encourages healthy social relationships, interactions, and development of crucial life skills such as empathy, cooperation, and conflict resolution. Reason number two: increase diversity perspective. Age-based grouping ensures a diverse mix of backgrounds, experience, and perspective within the classroom. This diversity enriches the classroom discussion and collaborating learning activities, exposing students to different viewpoints and fostering critical thinking skills. thinking skills. In contrast, grouping based on intelligence may result in homogeneous groups with limited exposure to diverse perspectives. Reason number 3. Facilitating peer learning. Research has shown that peer learning can be highly beneficial for students for abilities. When grouped by age, students have opportunity to learn from each other through peer tutoring, collaborative projects, and group discussions. This peer interaction will not only reinforce academic concepts but also promotes communication skills and teamwork. Reason number 4. Simplifying administrative process. Organizing students by age streamlines administrative process such as curriculum planning, classroom management, and resource allocation. It eliminates the need for complex assessments to determine intelligence in levels and ensures a more efficient and use instructional time. In conclusion, while tempting, to group students based on intelligence may seem logical, and opting for age-based grouping offers numerous benefits that contribute a more inclusive, supportive, and effective learning environment. In fact, grouping students based on their age could lead to leading grouping students based on their intelligence could lead to a possible problem, which is avoiding stigmatization. Grouping students by intelligence may, in their fraternity, lead to stigmatization and feelings or inadequacy among these deemed to be in lower performing groups. This has the detrimental effects on their self-esteem and motivation to learn. By grouping students by age, the focus shifts away from comparing intelligence levels, promoting a more inclusive and supporting learning environment. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges, in conclusion of grouping students based on their age offers way more benefits rather than grouping them based on intelligence. Because of these reasons, we beg of you to purpose our motion.